Hello everybody! I'm running a little behind today, but getting things done. This is one we started on a while back. This is a 385. It had some issues in the cylinder and stuff, and I called the fella that owns it and talked to him, and I showed him what we had going on, and we decided to go with an aftermarket 390 kit, because the OEM 385 kits are relatively expensive from what I've found. And I'm getting ready to check some numbers on this rascal. I gotta get a piston throwed on here. You all know sometimes the wrist pin cooperates and sometimes it don't. When it finally does cooperate, it just goes on there. I'm going to go ahead and put the circlip in it. And if I need to take it back off for some reason, I'll take the circlip out. This is just to ensure that I do not forget to put said circlip in, because some days my mind just doesn't work. If you wonder what I'm doing, I trim that little ear down because they've had some of them ears break on some of these before. I've never had one break, but I've always cut them off short, so I ain't gonna swear they won't. I'm just saying, never had that issue, and I've always cut them off because I thought they were too long. So I might get it to go in there. Some days a diamond, some days a stone. Get in there. Some of these pistons are a little aggravating to get in there, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna set this cylinder on here. Then I'm gonna stop the video because I have got to take something off so I can put the wheel on. And probably what I'll do is put the wheel on and I'll bring these back. Because there ain't no point in me showing you that. You know how to put a degree wheel on. However you got yours set up, so you got to put it on there. Mine's set up with drill chuck. Has been for years. My older degree wheel that I use, I had that thing since I was about 10 or 11 years old. Used to use them on carts when we were racing carts. When I was just a youngin'. When I was just a wee youngin'. I ain't no wee youngin' anymore. But I still have the same degree wheel. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, looks like it's fairly snug here for some reason. My table gets to be a mess all the time. It is Monday 20. Yep, we're gonna go with that because that's 20. All right. I'm gonna stop y'all. We get the wheel and get it on here, and we'll be back and check the numbers. All right. Wiped the camera lens off a little bit while I was there because it looked kind of dingy. Been riding in the truck with the windows down, so my hair's all just fuzzled. All right. I got the degree wheel on and got it zeroed. We had to use the old degree wheel because the newer one, the chuck's not as big. So I don't know why that's the case, but it is. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. I must be seeing things. There we go. There's a little bit of chrome in the lower part and the light's shining off of it in here, and I was kind of flicking it off. That's a little bit more better. Yeah. Yeah, right. That's the first ray. That's a little better. What do we got? 90, 100, 101. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right. The first crack's 101. It's 101, 101 and a half. What in the world? Y'all have to excuse me some days. I try to get them as close to the edge as I can. So 101 and a half, and let's see, that's 90, 100. Let's see, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 122. I'm gonna run it around again here in just a second, because I might have miscounted on that one. I'm gonna get me a piece of paper, because I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. I've got used to using this wheel and the way it's marked, and I even got the one on this one. It's not really distinguished, and I sometimes look at it wrong. So I'm going to go back and we're going to check that. We're going to check it one more time just to make sure. I'm going to recount it. Because I might be $90. Yeah. Dang, that's high. It's at, I was wrong. There's 90, 95, 96, 97. It's about 96 and a half, 97 on the exhaust. There's an 80 and an 80 right here and right here, and 90's in the middle. And I have to remember that the second 80 is 100, but I get screwed up sometimes. I'm gonna say that's 97. Degrees, and that's where we're going to leave it. And the trans, what did I say that was? 120 something. Let me check it again. Right there. So there's 90, 100, 10, 20. That's 5, and it's 124. 124 degrees. intake at? Can y'all see down the intake? $75. Squish was 20. That leaves our blow down 24, 98, 99, 100. So 27 degrees of blow down. All right. Now we got our numbers. That's basically what our numbers are going to be. I've just got to finish cleaning the ports up now. So that's a really good set of numbers for what I like to do. The exhaust is a little bit lower than what I like to go, but he said he wanted us all to be fairly hot. So we're going to have at it and see what happens. All right, I'll bring you back here shortly. All right. I've already done most of the porting because there's no reason for me to really film me just sitting here porting. I mean, y'all know what I'm doing. I'm grinding the holes out, trying to make them even, look good, and smooth them up, and get down in there the best I can. Now I'm fixing to use this one, a little ball, go in there and do some deburring, knock the corners down. Some people don't know exactly how I do that. So it's like this. I just take the edge of that ball and I just go real easy over the corners. And I try to look at them, and they'll look a little rough sometimes. Then I slide my finger back and forth over to see if there's any sharp spots. There's almost always some. Let's go right in the edge of it and smooth on it just a little bit. Try to make sure there's no sharp edges or burrs left on anything. And see, there's a little bit of a hump right there. Some of them, you know, some of these aftermarket cylinders have a few rough casting humps in them. I just try to go over them and knock them down, smooth them out. Just lets you see what the whole thing looks like. After you've done your porting and stuff, you kind of knock some of that down. If you want to, you can go in there and polish it to a mirror finish. Some people do. I just get it slicked up. This diamond does a pretty good job slicking them up. Oh yeah, I like that. I just try to go over all of it a little bit. And try to smooth it out and even it out. Make it look really nice. All right, and we're just going to repeat that until we get all the ports cleaned up. The intake, the edges of the intake, transfers. I go through them and then around them sometimes, just depending on how the port's shaped. All right, let me finish this up and we'll be putting her back together here shortly. All right, y'all. We're putting the rings on. Boo wanted to say hello to everybody. Do a little dance. Telling her if she'll go in and let me finish my filming, I'll be able to come in the house pretty soon. I'm trying to get
back in the house anyway.
All right, I'll be in shortly. Trying to get this. I'm not going to get all this done today. We're not going to get it running on this video, looks like. I thought I might, but it's not going to. I'm trying to get the, I'm just going to try to get the cylinder bolted on. I've got everything deburred, cleaned up. Everything feels good. We're trying to just get the intake and all put on, get the cylinder put back on, and that way it can set overnight and the sealer can seal overnight and stuff like that. Not that I don't always let it set overnight. Most of the time I run it within a couple hours of putting it together, but I'm not going to get it all done this evening, so we'll just get her put back together, give her some time to cure till tomorrow, and that'll be plenty good enough. Plenty, plenty, plenty. I smell bacon. Somebody's cooking bacon in the house. Yeah, y'all, I got a new back brace. I'm wearing my new back brace. Oh yeah, hopper stop. Coming up May 14th, 2022. Statesville, North Carolina. Same place it was last time. I've got to get some stuff made up and get it posted online so everybody will know about it. Let's see if we can get this to go on there. Get it so everybody will know what's going on. A lot of times I've already got my oil on my rings when I put them on there. This time I hadn't done that. So I'll give her a little shot up in here. Smur it around. Smur it around. This is your last check too, so if you cut your finger when you're putting oil in there, it's too sharp. Just a side note, you know. just so everybody's on the same page. If you cut your finger putting your lube in your cylinder, or you got something too short. So we're just going to run a little skim of sealer around this and slap her on there, and we'll be leaving her to cure overnight. Like I said, I don't always leave them curing, so don't think that's. It's after quitting time for me. What time I normally quit, and I've been pretty active with some of the things that I've been doing, so I'm trying to get back to calling it a day a lot of times at 5 in the evening. 5:30. It's actually after 5 now, so it's past when I normally quit, but I'm just trying to get this done so it can be percolating overnight. That's it. Because I am tired. I am tired. And this is a ring squeezer. And that's how you squeeze your rings. And slop them on there. And if you get everything together while you're going together, like putting your throttle cable, get it up through there, make sure you get your cylinder and all lined up where it needs to go. Get everything in there. Come on, get up in there. Trying to get the sheath up in there for the throttle cable. Get the little doodads underneath the rubber isolator. And we did. So we're gonna slap these two in there, because these are the two I have on the table right now. We'll get the little box up here. Dig down through here right quick. Find another cylinder bolt. And another cylinder bolt. There we go. So let's stop these in here. We got to do the muffler and everything too yet. I got to do a muffler for it, so. And that's on there. We're gonna hook the throttle cable up, because sure enough, if I don't, I'll forget it. And then I'll start the thing up and go to rev it up, and there won't be any throttle there. There we have it. Let's see what kind of compression we got, but I haven't put the decomp in it. Might go ahead and throw this in here, because, well, try to remember to always put these little rubber stoppers back in there if you've got them. It just helps keep your top cover off your plastic, or yeah, keep your plastic off of your cylinder so it doesn't, muffler, nothing melt your plastic. I'm a stickler for clean plastic. I like to keep it nice and pretty and well, I like my plastic nice and pretty. I'm guilty of that. But yeah, we're gonna have hopper stock down at Brennan's on May the 14th. Same place we had last year. We had a good time. We had 30 or so people show up. We had a good time. Played with a bunch of chainsaws. Gave some stuff away. I don't know what all we're going to do this year because we're trying to work on getting it where we've got more time to let everybody know. But some of our stuff, it's really hard for a lot of us to plan stuff. But we're trying to get it where we can do a better job at it. We're still small and just a few of us that get there, and good heavens alive. Oh yeah, she's got the compression already. Good heavens. Oh yeah. Ain't so bad when you push the decomp in. But all right, y'all. Just remember, like I said, hopper stock. I'm gonna try to get some stuff out on the Hopper Nation. If you hadn't been there, if you're on Facebook, we have a Facebook page called the Hopper Nation. You come on there and you can look at stuff, see what people are doing. Some people buy and sell parts and saws on there, and we don't mind. We just watch out for scammers. We try to keep it under wraps, and if we do catch somebody scamming, then they get kicked out. But you know, we try to keep up with that and ask for people to help us with that. But come over there and check us out. You can shoot the breeze and talk. I'm not on there a whole lot, but I do peruse through there, and sometimes I answer questions when people ask them. So go check that out. I'll put a link to our apparel store in the description below on this video if you want some bell hopper apparel or alky saw, Hopper Nation apparel. We got all that. So y'all have a good day. Stay safe, be kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Bell hopper out.